all together upstairs. Do you remember the story that got them so mad at you?
Oh, I do! The story I was telling? It was about a certain droid repair tech who had no business getting into this kind of trouble. But there they were, standing against evil wherever it popped up.
Oh, I agree. The First Order would not like that.
Yeah, I guess that story got us into quite the scrape, huh? But you know what, kid? No, I can't. In case you haven't noticed, this outpost ain't the classiest of joints. You see it every day, in every alleyway, sometimes even in my own bar. The galaxy's worst scum. But every once in a while, you can find good in the most unlikely of places. Because even the fearsome Anuba can change its stripes. Nar Shaddaa, the smuggler's moon. The whole place is basically one big nest of the most treacherous, backstabbing, rotten junker rats of the Outer Rim. But there was one. Well, he was the worst of them all. IG-88, a Class 4 assassin droid and one of the top bounty hunters in all of known space. Merciless. Unstoppable. But maybe, just maybe, not irredeemable.
Greetings. So you're the bounty hunter?
You are the bounty's client?
Neva, yes. The last two. You're a droid. I thought you'd be human or Trandoshan.
I can assure you, droids are superior bounty hunters.
Really? I've heard some impressive tales about Boba Fett. He's human, isn't he?
You may proceed with the details of the bounty.
His name is Boggs Triff, a gangster who thinks this is his district. I stood up to him, and when he couldn't catch me, he took my little brother. Triff kidnapped Navan and has him somewhere. My brother? He was a soft one. One time we got up before dawn, and we saw this thing.
Only material details about the bounty are required.
Right. Triff is holed up in this building. I bribed 2 of his engineers to get this info. The lower level is a speeder chop shop. His office is on the 74th floor. It'll be a fight the entire way up. The man has his fair share of rivals, and he's mighty paranoid, so his defenses are deadly and throughout. E-web turrets, goons with body armor, controlled access turbolifts, and enough explosives to down an AT-AT. Triff keeps a data pad inside a safe in his office. My brother's location is on it. Kill Triff and retrieve the data pad.
Bounty accepted. An Initiating tactical protocols. Stolen. Serial numbers replaced. Boggs, Triff.
Okay, do you need a speeder painted or... Assassin droid!
Will you allow me ingress?
Yeah. Whoa! Okay. Sure. I can't seem to, well, please don't kill me.
Allow me. Locating a door with compromised structural integrity may allow forward progress. Your aid was invaluable.
Thank you. Okay, thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Reduce Boggs, Triff, and no one will be harmed.
Really? You're just gonna stroll in here and nab the boss? Is that what I'm hearing?
You only have moments left to cooperate.
I'm shaking in my armor. See all these worker droids? They know who's in charge around here. And you're just like them. Another droid that needs to be taught a lesson.
You are mistaken. My main protocol varies from theirs.
Oh yeah? How's that?
As your corpse demonstrates, I am programmed for target termination. You may return to your tasks.
Possibly 39 locals go missing, and this is what I get. You know, 2 of the hunters came in here spouting some nonsense about a change of heart. And I sure changed their hearts. Stopped them from ticking. Tick, tick, tick. But I never thought I'd see the day it had happened to you. The infamous IG-88 had a change of heart, too.
My ventricular piston chamber is an unalterable mechanism. Your death is incentivized by credits.
Okay. Well, I suppose you can try to get me. But the climb ahead of you ain't gonna be an easy one. I'm gonna reduce you to scrap and use your head as a speeder ornament. So, welcome to the show. On the way to 12. Make sure they receive an enthusiastic reception. Show this rust bucket to the scrapyard. Now.
Disrupting the current would provide a tactical advantage.
can't take down one droid! One of you that dies, I'm gonna kill with my bare hands! Boggs, Triff always wins. This is an embarrassment of a criminal organization! Disrupting the current would provide a technical advantage. Did I miss the part in your job description where it says easily killed? Jawas won't even be able to salvage anything from your worthless carcass. I'm gonna send bits of you back to your makers in a nice little package.
Impossible. I killed my makers shortly after activation.
Ah! Get Triff! You know what? Double the reward for stopping that bucket of bolts. Oh, you ain't getting past that anywhere.
And this is where our story takes an abrupt turn. Because it's already over!
You know what? Double the reward for stopping that bucket of... Oh, you ain't getting past that anywhere. Get him! Get him! Get him!
And that, as they say, was that.
This, I can deal with anything. Speeder of your choice. If there's anything I appreciate, it's determination. And you seem very determined. I think the 100 security guards with blaster holes in them can attest to that. But first and foremost, I'm a businessman, so let's you and me work out a deal. Huh? How many credits is this little endeavor worth to you?
Targets are unable to negotiate their own bounty. The loss of reputation for receiving your bribe is unacceptable.
Oh, walking computer for brains. He thinks he's got it all worked out.
I perform profit-loss calculations every 6 seconds.
Oh yeah? Well, calculate this. I'm shutting down the lifts, and you might think I'll just take the stairs. But by the time you make it, my speeder will be here. No one's killing Boggs, Triff today. 88.
What happened? The building's lights just flickered.
Triff has impeded my ascension. I am temporarily locked in a lift.
Okay. Which turbo lift? There should be ID numbers somewhere inside.
$61215X.
Got it? Hold on. What did they say? Ugh. You can bypass his lift override by... Well, I was gonna ask you if you had anything to use as a conductor, but in your case, I think your body'll do. First, there should be 2 control panels nearby. Break them open. It's such a relief that bribe paid off. I gave his engineers all the money I had left after the bounty.
The poignant connections organic share are little more than costly liabilities.
True. Some of the means I've used along the way. I hope they justify the end, but my brother, he's a part of me. Wouldn't you do anything to get a missing piece of yourself back?
I would simply order a replacement part. From a well-reputed manufacturer, of course. The protective covering panels are no longer protecting or covering.
Good. Okay, now grab both conveyance modules.
completed the necessary. Our efforts were successful.
How about that? He shouldn't be able to shut it down again. And I think you may be right. Droids are better bounty hunters. Boba Fett could never do what you just did. Well, I suppose he might be able to if he had 2 hydrospanners and some adhesive.
Transmission terminated.
Oh, ain't that just perfect? This blinking sensor is telling me you overrode my override.
Affirmative. Your demise is imminent. Once again.
Someone turning over a new leaf, you still got a real cold-blooded style going. Why did this day ever start? Santop's taken his secret recipe for purple algae poison to the grave. Slow him down! Just a little. Ah, come on! Leave a few of them alive! You know how hard it is to recruit thugs on Nar Shaddaa? It's a very competitive marketplace. Thoughtful Life Day presents.
That's out, and that will leave.
Are you Neva's sibling?
Me? No. I went with another syndicate. Triff people were trying to squeeze me for info on my boss. So, you're at the other side now, huh? Are you either the most sinister killer out there? I mean, I'm not complaining. It's just, no one's gonna buy it when I tell them I was rescued by IG-88.
I did not rescue you. You were inadvertently freed.
Yeah, anyway. Thanks for rescuing me. Wait till the rest of the criminal underworld hears about this.
And this is where our story takes an abrupt turn. Because it's already over! And this is where our story takes an abrupt turn. Because it's already over! Turns out IG-88 was less assassin droid and more mouse droid than anyone guessed.
Wait, what's going on?
Maybe I could have done things different. I mean, what are the odds anyone misses me when I'm gone? Huh?
4.2 million to 1.
You are a real killjoy. You know that? If you think killing me is gonna erase all your past misdeeds, you need to think again.
My prior actions are never deleted. They're archived and analyzed for future performance improvement.
Okay, come to me. I'm ready.
So, we finally meet, face to face. Through it all, I think we've developed a begrudging respect for one another.
You are only my 262nd most challenging bounty.
What? We'll see about that! going down with me? I'll bring the whole building down!
Triff has been terminated. I will transmit proof of his demise.
Oh, I can't. You've helped this district in ways you may never know. Now the datapad. My brother's life depends on it. The engineers told me his safe was locked with a retinal scan. You'll have to use Triff's face to get inside.
Is there an alternative method of entry?
I don't think so. Why?
Irrelevant. The safe's primary function has been interrupted. Bounty objective completed.
A thousand thanks to you, Bounty Hunter. I can get Navan back with this datapad. I'm constantly getting him out of scrapes.
Your personal details remain immaterial. Please initiate credit transfer.
I'm happy to pay you your due. But doesn't the good you've done here today mean anything to you? There are a lot of people on Nar Shaddaa that need your kind of strength. I have a hunch, you and I, we could make this place somewhere good folks feel safe to call home. You know, my mother, she'd always say, fate will do the calling, but it's up to you to answer. Ah, look at that! I'm tempted to take your silence as a yes. Are you thinking about leaving the lore of death and credits behind?
I was merely attempting to pinpoint the frequency of a long-range transmission.
The Empire has issued a substantial bounty on a Carillion freighter that has eluded my subordinates for the last time. Report to the deck of the Executor for a full briefing.
Well, you're at the crossroads. Say no to the most evil man in the galaxy and start over as something else.
Goodbye.
Seriously?
Okay, so I looked it up. Turns out the Anuba can't change its stripes. That's the pattern it's born with, and that's the pattern it dies with. I don't know why. I think I might have gotten that phrase wrong. But otherwise, how nice of a story was that? I mean, forget the last bit. Wasn't that heartwarming? If you cut out the end. Very nice, all rainbows. Look, IG-88 was a remorseless assassin droid who couldn't change without reprogramming. But people like you and me, the potential to change for the better is always inside of us. How about that? You buying that? Okay, fine. Next one's on the house.
allowing drinks in the droid depot. Might like that. Hey, I got some new things in stock. Check it out.
There's gotta be a nest on the roof. I'm clearly not cut out for this job. So if you're willing to, relocate them, wink wink, I'd be willing to part with a few credits. But hey, just to be clear, by relocate, you know I'd be murdered, right? But you know what? Go wherever your heart guides you. What's this? We got a challenger here.